tonight, I hope there's no sympathy criers because I'm gonna cry. I just want to get to this keynote, dude. This is the hardest one. It was an answer to prayer. It was at my lowest moment. I could not turn this thing around. We are in a very low, and so I will get the brunt of that, and I deserve all that frustration. Trying to just tonight figuring out the budget, but then also figuring out like what's the path here? How are we getting back on track? How do we actually tell the story to users and win their trust back? Throw money at this thing. We need to fix this no matter what. I don't really know about half of it because Liz and the team are taking care of it. This is the first year I'm not as involved in all that stuff, but they've been very clear, like, don't focus on that. So I'm not focusing on it. So like, I don't have the headpiece in this year. Cause like, I don't even hear the chatter this year cause like you guys are all handling it, which is like, I said to them last night in the team meeting, it's like, everyone will give me the credit for this weekend, but like it has nothing, like I'm just literally being on stage. So I'm just been like, that's what I need to do. And like, that's all I focused on for 6 months. And like, that's all. Everyone always says like, only focus on things you can control. And so by John Taffer dropping out, I can't control that. But what I can control is like the level of effort that goes into his replacement. You don't want to disappoint people because like they're expecting, this incredible TV star that everyone knows, like, celebrity. And then it's like, I've got to fill those shoes. So what it kind of did for me was like, I tried to, first off, we couldn't get anyone else because I tried like lots of other big names, Marcus Lemonis, Dan Martell, we're just trying everyone. I tried to get my coach, Dr. Cashy here, but like we were talking like less than 48 hours. So I asked myself, okay, basically like, what makes me different than anyone else that could talk on stage? And there's only really one difference, and that is like, I see a ton of locations, and I know what it's like to run a location absentee and with general managers. It's like, I'm just gonna give everything I know about that.
How do you think this morning?
This morning went good. It's a nice kind of warm up for public conference. It's also because it's an easier crowd, because Augusta Lawn Care. So everyone loves you at least. So tonight I got to face the music because of what all happened last year, and those people are a little less forgiving, which is fine. They deserve it. I messed up. Well, because all the messed ups at Copilot, and like it is my fault. So the first keynote's gonna be like, emotional because, it's just gonna be. Like last year was brutal, and I affected their businesses poorly, and all the content we make, we try to help their business. Well, then I created software and a product that hurt a lot of them in early 2024, and so it's kind of an apology, but it's also just like, here's what happened, and here's behind the scenes of what really was going on. Push notifications broke. iOS broke. Android broke. The native version of the app broken. In-app alerts was broken. Literally every single piece of the software. Absolute joke. I don't want to share this. That's why I just want to get through this one keynote. I just need to get through this one. Then the rest of them are technical. I can talk about compensation models and marketing all day. Economics, let's go. Even philosophy I'd be okay with. But this one's tough. First off, because I'm sharing personal videos that I made that I didn't think I was going to share with everyone. Took the family on a vacation. The entire extended family, all the nieces and nephews. I worked for the vast majority of the day and nights. I did, in the moment when you make the video, you're just doing it to document it. This is the first time I've gone through so partly Going through hell this past year, I knew that we would come out of it, and I knew that I would want it documented. So I did. I made videos, but in the moment, you're not thrilled about it. You'll see, like, even when I show the video, like, I just turn it off. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, this is so stupid. But I also wish I would have had more videos back when I was sleeping in the closet. I wish I would have had more videos of me working out in the field for 12 hours and then going to school for 4 hours and then getting up a few hours later to do it again. Like, I wish I had that documented, and everyone says that. Like, Alex says the same thing. So, like, when I was going through hell, I'm like, I'm gonna document it. So, like, I'll show those videos tonight, and, like, hopefully the goal in doing that is not people feel bad for me. It's none of that. It's the matter of they have felt that same way, and they are not alone. And if they have any respect for me in the fact that they traveled across the country to be here to listen to what I'm talking about, I would hope that they also realize that even I went through those same things this year. Yeah, so right now, every day I want to quit. Every single day I will put my head in my hands and just say, this hurts. Because something new will break. The servers will break. Something will break. And every single day, I will disappoint the people that I love the most. Not 10 years ago, not 5 years ago, not 20 years ago. Like, this year it happened, and they're live seeing a turnaround. And so that turnaround story was never told, and I'm sharing with them because every single one is going through a turnaround themselves. The person you're looking on the stage is in the process of a turnaround. The person sitting next to you is in the process of a turnaround. The person sitting behind you and beside you and the people you'll eat your food with this weekend are in the midst of a turnaround, and it's an untold story. It's just not on video. It's the untold turnaround. The untold turnaround of yourself, your personal health, your relationship, your spiritual walk. Like, people are going through turnarounds, but there's not a camera and there's not microphones picking it up all the time. And for some, the turnaround isn't necessarily even inside their business. Some need to have a personal turnaround. Some people need to have a spiritual turnaround. Some people need to wake up and realize that they're not going to see their family if they continue the way they are with health. What will your turnaround story be? Today, I've tried to share the low moments that I had, and it wasn't easy to record those moments, and some of them I could not share. However, that's my untold story. You probably won't record pieces and parts of it. You probably won't be able to document it. But I want to know, what's the untold turnaround story you'll tell one day? Because some people need to exercise. They need to eat better. You want to be able to hold your grandkids. If you want to live a longer life, if you want to be there for your family, for your spouse, you're going to have to do a turnaround. You're going to have to hit rock bottom. You're going to have to actually ask someone else for help. And this is why I admire the people that reach out in the turnaround show and just ask for help, because they realize they need support. They need someone else from when they're down in that pit to reach down and pick them back up and give them the support they need. What will your turnaround story be? I respect a person that can admit failure, that can realize they're in a low moment, and reach out for help, and then do something about it. No, like, the part that's not told in the keynote is that after all of that pain in 2024, the part that's not shared in the keynote is that that's when she came into my life. And so, like, the part that I will probably get emotional about but not talk about to the public is the fact that, like, you know, it helped. Like,
oh, today we are family, because we have a multifaceted relationship. So I wanted to introduce you to my fiancee, Brandon. I just wanted to introduce you, that's it. She's awesome. So you might have seen her at registration, and so she's a big part of my life, obviously. You all are a big part of my life. So I just wanted to say thank you to all of you as my family. And I care a lot about you. She knows a lot of your names, even though she's never seen you, because I talk about you guys a lot. And so I love you tremendously. I appreciate everything you've done for me, my family, and for supporting everything that we're doing in Augusta Nation. This past year was really hard, and I'll talk a little bit about this evening, and I will probably cry again. But the support from Augusta Nation will kept me going. And so I appreciate it tremendously, and together, Brandon and I will try to serve you better. And so thank you all very much.